So I have something else to share with you guys, and this is just a letter, something that I wrote in my diary and just kept it to myself. I kept it to myself. I just really hope this letter, the way I'm feeling this that I wrote in my diary, just explains all the missing details, if there is any, but explains just kind of what I was saying into more detail, how I was feeling and everything. So guys, I'm going to make me some coffee because my throat. Okay. The story of my life, the struggle. A million words stuck in my head, waiting to be said, but my tongue is stumbling. Where do I begin? I needed the right words to help me, so I wrote this letter to help me express how I really feel, to say what's in my heart and on my mind, to let you know the struggle I went through. I need to get this off my chest, and it's about time the whole world knew the whole truth. I remember growing up with having everything handed to me on a silver platter, being spoiled by my parents but for all the wrong reasons. You shouldn't let your kids grow up in a house where money matters more than love. No child should ever have to wait for their parents to be parents. You should be choosing your kids in every situation, at any time, over anyone. Your kids should come first. But instead you chose your marriage, and where did that leave us? Everyone says love hurts. You said you love us, but that wasn't true. Loneliness hurts. Rejection hurts. Being constantly told everything we do isn't good enough by our parents hurts. People get these things confused with love, when in reality being loved by the right people is the only thing in this world that covers up all that pain. You have it all, but somehow it still isn't enough for you. You have everything you need and want in life, but yet you want more. You want it all. Who are you when no one's watching? Let me tell you. You pretend to be this amazing person in front of the whole world. You pretend to have this perfect family and that you care about us. You pretend to care and act as if you know everything about us, when in reality and behind closed doors you're not. You're this cold-hearted person who really doesn't care about anyone but yourself. You believe everything people have to say about us, and we're just invisible. We don't even exist, nor do our feelings or what you're putting us through. Stop pretending. You're going around telling people about the things I post on social media and talking bad about me behind my back, when you know I'm working hard for my career. Do you realize the shit you're putting me through? It's my life. I was told to be the better person every single time and to forgive and let it go. Forgiving someone is easy, but being able to trust them again is a totally different story. It's easy to forgive, but sometimes it's hard to forget. Some things are just traumatizing and stays with you to the point where it haunts you for the rest of your life. Do you know how that feels? I remember that it hurt looking at her, knowing what you went through and how damaged you were. But now we have to suffer and face your consequences. We have to go through all your pain and suffering, and it's not fair. You're gonna make us pay for what he did to you. Parents wonder why kids out there are committing suicide left to right. It's because we can't talk to you, even open up to you. Because every time we do, you make it seem as if it's our fault. You think just because we're expressing how we feel, we're being rude and disrespectful and disobeying you. They say before something great happens to you, everything falls apart. And then my life fell apart and I had no one. I hit rock bottom, moved around a lot, and suffer from depression and anxiety and OCD. I had nothing. You didn't care, and somehow you still seemed to make my life a living hell, acting like the victim when you were really the villain. And when I got back on my feet, you tried to break me down again. Somehow I still feel like a broken piece of art. Even though art cannot be broken, I'm happy, hurting, and healing at the same time. I'm not perfect, I'm human too. I'm not always the happy girl you see 99% of the time. I got feelings and emotions too. I am an emotional person. I literally cry and wipe my own tears, pick my own self up and keep going because nobody is going to rub my back and say it's going to be okay. As much as I want to check up on you, I know it's not my place anymore. You all did what was best for you, now it's my turn. We accept the love we think we deserve, but in reality I know I deserve so much more. I learned the hard way that I cannot always count on others to respect my feelings even if I respect theirs. Pardon? Being a good person doesn't mean that others will be good people too. You only have control over yourself and how you choose to be as a person. As for others, you can only choose to accept them or walk away. Truth is, you just don't let anybody close enough to hurt you in the first place. No matter how hard you try to be there for someone and no matter how much you care, if they keep pushing you away and don't want your help, sometimes it's just best to let them go. It's just not worth it. And I don't care what anyone says, good people get tired of being good to ungrateful and unappreciative people. So it's better to just stay away from people who think you're arguing every time you try to express yourself. I've learned that there's a story behind every person, there's a reason why they are the way they are. They aren't just like that because they want to be. Something in the past created them and sometimes it's impossible to fix. And it's not their fault. I don't think people realize how much strength it takes to pull yourself out of a dark place mentally. It's hard. One moment you're thinking really hard about your life and the next moment you're trying to stay focused. So you smile and try to act as if everything is okay when it's not. I'm not trying to hurt you, but I'm just so tired of disappointing you every time. I can't be who you want me to be to make you happy while I'm unhappy and hurting. You can't keep living your lives through your kids, choosing our career for us and who we get to be with in future. I'm tired. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of crying every day. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of being depressed and sad. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of feeling drained and exhausted. I'm tired of feeling crazy. I'm tired of being in pain. I'm tired of feeling stuck. I'm tired of needing help. I'm tired of remembering and trying to forget. I'm tired of feeling worthless. I'm tired of feeling empty inside. I'm just really, really tired. I don't care who I choose in my life anymore. I choose me and that's okay. It's not being selfish. It's about time I put myself and my happiness first. And then I met God. I fell in love with Him because He loved me when I couldn't even love myself. He was there for me through everything you put me through. He loved me even when the abuse wasn't my fault, but you led me to believe it was. He loved me when I was being judged and you made me feel less of a person. He was there and loved me through it all. I'll never forget the pain I've been through because that made me the person I am today. A strong and independent woman who is focused on bettering herself every day. I've learned that taking chances in life is really just about overcoming your fears. Because the truth is, every time you take a big risk in your life, no matter how it ends up, you're always glad you took it. I'm proud of myself for every risk I took and every decision I made in my life. Because if I didn't take control of my life, I wouldn't be where I am today. I really hope that this explains everything. Thank you guys for watching.